Hey Syntax Superstars, this video is going to show you how to change your question sets in here. This does take a little bit of time because you do have to be really mindful of the hyperlinks that are set that link the slides to each other and link certain elements to go to certain slides. So just kind of be mindful of that as you're going, that there are hyperlinks through here. So what you will need to complete this is you'll need your slide deck, and up to you. I like to make copies of the slide deck, so like I'll duplicate it and rename it so that I might have like a figurative language slide deck, and I might have a vocabulary slide deck. That way I can keep reusing them year after year, and I don't have to keep remaking them from scratch because it does take a little bit of time. So you'll need your slide deck that you're going to be popping the questions into. You will also need a set of 22 questions so that you can go through and replace the questions that are already in here. Okay, so let's get started. I'm not going to mess with any of these slides here. I'm only going to be working on these slides that have the tasks on them. So what I'm going to want to be replacing is the question here and then the answer choices. Now, as I'm replacing the answer choices, I do want to be mindful that I am putting the correct answer of my new question where the correct answer of my old question was. So, for example, for this question, this task here, the correct answer is anxious right here. So I want to make sure that the new correct answer goes here. Okay, so for my new question that I'm putting, I'm doing one about alliteration. So I am just going to come in here and I am going to replace this one, and I have my questions in a Word document already. Don't panic there if you like paste and your question is not there. Since it's black, if you paste over in black, the question's gonna disappear in the black. So I can just come up here to the text color and change it to white, and that way my question will show up here. Okay, so I'm gonna replace the correct one first. Now there are like invisible layers on top that are the click where you click on. So I'm just going to kind of scoot this out of the way here and come back to it. Again, I'm going to come over to my Word document that has my answers on it, and I'm going to grab my correct answer and just right click and paste it. And I might want to just adjust, oopsie daisies. Not that, I want to adjust my text a little bit. So again, okay, and there are some spaces in here, so I'm just going to back out of the spaces to bring this question to the middle. I'm going to bring my little invisible topper over, and now that one is all set. So I'm going to go to this one now and do the same thing. So again, I have to move my invisible topper over. I'm going to grab my new answer, and I'm going to paste that in, and delete those extra spaces, and then bring my topper back over. Okay, again, I'm going to move my invisible topper. I'm going to grab my new answer. Ooh, that one pasted in nicely. Okay, and I'm going to bring my topper back over. Okay, last one, I'm going to move my topper. I'm going to come over and grab my answer. And I'm going to replace joyful with my new one, and then I'm going to put my topper back on. Okay, so now as I'm going, when students are clicking on the slides, it's going to take them to the incorrect answer or to the correct answer. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing to all of my tasks. So again, it takes a little bit of time, which is why I do recommend taking making a new copy. And like if I wanted this one just about figurative language, I would just rename this as figurative language Among Us review. So however you want to do it. But that's it. That's all you have to do to change the questions and make a brand new game. Happy playing!